Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm live at the Disneyland Resort. I'm currently in Galaxy's Edge on Batu. And today is Bats Day, so we'll be doing some of that live this afternoon. Enjoy. Let's see if we can go into Dock On doors before it gets too busy. Is it crowded in there?
It's also right now, not as bad as it will be later. If you want to come in now, we're already walk-in for now.
Is it walk-in?
Yeah, right now. Later on, it's a little more complicated,
Okay.
but I can take you in right now if you want
Okay, I'll just walk through. We're going in Dock On doors?
I was going to say don't
No. Oh! I'm bad. I thought this was Dock On doors.
Ah,
And
okay.
I come here every week.
The stairs over there, okay? The other one.
Whoops! We went in the bar, not Dock On doors. I'm bad. I thought this was Dock On doors. Oh, I'm bad. I was wondering why it smelled like alcohol in there. Well, let's make our way over to the Falcon, and then we'll try and go into Dock On doors. I'm like, she goes, I gotta walk you in. And I'm like, what? We are underneath the Millennium Falcon. Rise didn't open up on time today, and I was waiting there for 45 minutes, but it turns out it was not the overnight 12-hour reset. It has a major issue, so they're expecting it now to open in about another hour, so I'm not waiting. Okay, and here's Smuggler's Run. Only 15 minutes. We could go on that. 15 minutes? Nah, I'm going to just walk around. Let's see if we can go to Doc Ondor's now, if I can find the place. I think it's somewhere around here. It shows you how often I come over here. Oh yeah, here's Doc Ondor's. Oops, excuse me, sorry. Hi there, Gene, how are you? Oh, okay, I'll walk over that way, Lori, in a little bit and take a look. So now we're in Doc Ondor's. This isn't the bar. Okay, here's the lightsabers. I'm sure they're sold out of the $400 one that everybody was scooping up. This place in a couple of hours will be wall-to-wall people, and you'll have to wait to get in, so I figured I would do this first thing. Oh, look at this. They got another stash. I thought they were sold out. Those are the boxes. Okay, all I need is a $400 super chat. I'm just kidding. There's people buying them. So you got another batch in, huh?
For now, until tomorrow hits, then I go through all of them right away.
Yeah.
I think it just summer.
I could buy a lot of camera equipment for $400. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, I like Star Wars too. I think I've seen them all about 20 times, Lori. Plus, I've watched all the animated ones. And that took a long time, because there was about like 10 seasons. Okay, let's make our way over now to another land. Let's see where it takes us. We'll just walk through the marketplace real quick. I've got to get a Rancho Roaster one of these days. They look absolutely delicious. I was talking to a guest that was eating one, and he said it's the best thing he gets at Disneyland. But I've already ordered my lunch at Hungry Bear, so oh well. Hi, Ruben. Welcome in. We're in Galaxy's Edge, walking around the Batu Marketplace. It's Bats Day at Disneyland. That's why one of the main reasons I'm here today. But most of those festivities won't get started till after lunch. You haven't seen Solo? It was way underrated. It wasn't the best film, but it was still pretty good. I hear they're spinning up for a sequel. I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, here's R2-D2. Here, Laurie, you'll probably like this. Hold on. We got R2-D2 here. We'll follow him around. Let's see if I know his handler, because they'll usually let me get close if it's one of the ones I know. I'm not sure I know those two. Let's scoot in here. Hello. Good morning, Robert. How are you? I'm not sure how good the sound for R2's coming in because I'm using a directional microphone on me, so it kind of cuts out the surrounding. So if you want to let me know if you can hear them okay. Otherwise I'd have to switch to a wireless, but then I'd have to put the whole thing down. So okay, let's move on. We'll walk by Rise, but they said it was not expected to open till 10:30 local time, and it is 9:30. So if it's open, I'm going to be upset because I could have been the first one on. So the way Rise works, and the reason it closes at 9 p.m. every night is because they have what's called a 12-hour reset of the ride since it's so complicated. And if they don't start the reset on time, it opens late. Good if you know that, though, because then you can walk right on. And look, it still is not open, so the one cast member told me what was going on. She was right. Yes, that R2-D2 moves by itself, but one of the cast members has like a controller in their pocket, so I don't think he moves totally by himself. He sort of moves by himself, but someone's controlling him. So here's Rise. Again, she was right. It's still down. Still 101, huh?
Actually, no. That's a wrong assessment.
Oh, why?
Ones only happen when it opens for the day.
Oh, that's right. You didn't open because I thought it was the reset. Overnight didn't open. Oh, I'm bad. I take it back.
It's okay. Very often y'all are wrong.
I know. We can't help it. We're just the guests. Take care, Arvin.
Take care. Please fire.
I'm bad. He caught me. So 101 is the Disneyland code for the rides down. But like you said, it never opened, so I guess it couldn't go down. So Lori, if you want to tip the best way to ride Rise, there's two ways. One, you do this. You check the app when you get here, and if it hasn't opened up, you scoot over and you sort of wait. It usually opens up within 45 minutes, so 8:45. Except today there's a different issue. The other way is it goes down almost every day, and if it's a full reset and they clear the queue, and you can find out when it went down, it's 2 hours almost to the minute to reset the ride. So that's where you ride Rise, unless you want to pay for the lightning lane. But if you do those two things, you can ride it for free. I've been on Rise, I think, 40-something times now since I've had my pass. So I don't need to go on, but I wanted to do some still pictures in there this morning, but I guess that didn't work out. Because when the line gets long, I'm going to show you this. This is the extended queue. If it's out to here, it's in excess of an hour. And it will be out to here within 20 minutes after it opens. Okay, we're now leaving Galaxy's Edge, and we're going to go through Critter Country. Nope, not going on Splash. I didn't bring my rain gear today. That was the original plan, was to do a Splash 5 times in a row at Rope Drop and sit in the green room, which is another word for row 1, with the water going over your head. But since I didn't bring the gear, I'm not doing that today. I could live stream the canoes that open at 10, which I do regularly, but that'll take a little time. So let's see, Laura, you wanted me to walk over to the island. Okay, I'm going to be passing by there in a few minutes. Yeah, we're heading that direction. Thanks. So we're walking by the canoes. I think I'm the only one that live streams the canoes. For obvious reasons, you do have to paddle. So I paddle with one hand and hold the gimbal with the other one. So I'm used to it, so it's not a big deal. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm going to miss Splash Mountain. I have a reservation for May 30th, which is the last day Splash will be open. But it's going to be so crowded, like Walt Disney World was. People will be waiting. Happy Bats Day. So people will be waiting in excess of 4 hours to ride it, and then all the content creators are going to hang out till midnight, and they're going to see if they can get the last log down. But they don't realize after it closes, the cast members will get the last log down.
Star Wars and Galaxy's Edge.
So I may come, maybe not, because it's going to be, Splash is going to be really, really packed. Here's the canoes, dead in the water until 10. Okay, I'm going to take you the back way over, and then we'll look at the phantasmic area that Lori wanted to see. So this little way here is kind of like when you want to avoid the crowd, and it goes behind this restaurant, and this is where the logs come out. So here's the drop for Splash. So you'll see a log come down, and then as I back up, I'm going to show you where it comes out. It goes underneath this bridge, and it comes out right here. Let me get a good angle on it. Wow, some of the trees have grown since I did this shot last. There you go. So watch, log comes down. We'll wait for another one. Yeah, I'd like to go on Rise, but they're having an issue with it, so I'm not going to hang out there till 11 a.m. local time and wait. Otherwise, I would live stream it. Okay, so that's where Splash Mountain comes out, and then there's this seafood restaurant. This is like one of the best places to come and hang out, because no one's ever over here, as you can see, except the little ducks. Oh, look at this. Oh, this would make a good reel, but I'm not pulling out my other phone. Hey, little ducks. Oh, how cute. You don't want to touch them, no. Disneyland ducks. Oh, little babies. Look at the little babies. And there's the Columbia. This is where it parks itself at night.
Okay, I was gonna say I haven't seen anybody over here.
So here's the Columbia. This pulls out about 11 a.m. every day if they're going to run it. And right now it is, time check again, is 9:40. I'll keep this stream open till right around 10:45, about another hour, because I ordered lunch, and I don't typically do the live streams where you guys could just watch me eat lunch for an hour and a half while I eat and recharge my batteries. So I'll cut the stream and then I'll start a new one. So if I start going live more, I'll typically do a 2 or 3 hour stream, cut it, recharge the equipment, and then do another stream. I'd rather do that than, like I said, having you watch me eat lunch for 2 hours.
So I feel like Splash Mountain.
Okay, Laurie, we're coming up to Fantasmic here. So let me show you what they got. You're right, there is something under there now, it looks like. Let me zoom in and then I'll, oh, I can't zoom in. Nope, that's not gonna work. Let me get a better angle where there's no sun. I'm gonna go around to the other side because it's right into the sun, so it's probably looking like a silhouette to you guys. Well, Haunted Mansion's pretty crowded today. Here, we'll just, I don't know if you can see that, Laurie. Tell me. Let's see. You're getting, oh, going to Miss Splash still. Okay. Let me get on the other side of the sun, even though it just went behind the clouds. Let's see if you can see it. This particular phone I'm using, I'm not using my iPhone right now. I'm using my Android. And with Android and the Prism app, some of the phones don't support the telephoto and wide-angle lens. So that's a downside of using this phone. So anyways, here it is. There is something that looks like it's sticking up from the top, so maybe that is Murphy coming back. There's the Mark Twain. Okay, we'll keep moving on here. We'll go up close to the Mark Twain. How's that? We'll go through Frontierland. The Bats Day celebrations all start around, well, the main one's 2:30 in front of the castle. I'll probably be live streaming that. And then they do a takeover of Jungle Cruise. And I'm going to see if I can get into the middle of that mix and live stream that. So that'll be on the second live stream after lunch. Will be the Bats Day group photo, which is large, very large. I was here last year for Bats Day, and I don't know, they could have had over 1,000 people in front of the castle at one time. They have canoe races during the summer, and I'm trying to get a hookup. They go in July and August, but they are before the park opens. So I'm trying to see if they will let me live stream it, because I know a few of the cast members that do the canoe, since I'm always on it. We'll see how that works out. Maybe. Keep my fingers crossed. Won't matter to me. I got here at 5:40 this morning in the parking structure, and I wasn't even the first car. That's hard to believe. Okay, so here's a better view if you're still watching, Laurie. And there is something sticking out of the top, but you can't see what it is. The scrim, like you said, so maybe that's something. Okay, let's go over to. Oh, Roberto's here today. Let's say hi to Roberto. He's a really nice guy, cast member. Roberto, is that your lunch, buddy?
No, we don't get along.
So, how you doing?
Very well, thank you. Yourself?
Good. I see Christine's a regular.
Yeah, so am I though. I'm here.
Yes, I
5 days
know.
a week.
Wait a minute, though, but you don't work Saturdays, because I usually come on Saturday.
I work. That is my day off. Yes.
Yeah, because I always ask where Roberto was on Saturday. They go,
He's finally gone. Yes.
yeah, they couldn't wait.
Yeah, they're like, oh, when is your day off, Roberto? Hurry up. Yes. Excellent. So what are we up to? Like, what have we seen so far?
Well, I went over to Rise
Yes.
because,
How was that?
well, it wasn't because the 12-hour reboot wasn't done, and now they have a major issue, so it still hasn't opened,
See,
actually.
you'll never hear that steam powered.
Right.
That's why our technology is far superior. This whole computer stuff, it's a fad. It won't last very long. But Steam, here forever.
Always be here.
Yes, yes. Excellent. So, what else? So Rise, and then what else?
So today's Bats Day.
Yes,
if
I know.
and that's
I
well.
used to participate. If you can't tell, I'm gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's my participation. I wore my black sweatshirt,
Yes.
and I did hit
You'll
up.
blend in,
Yeah.
especially with the shoes. You'll blend in.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes. It is Bats Day. I know they have a big old photo get together for the castle.
2:30.
And in the evening at the Haunted Mansion. Because I used to participate in it all the time, but then my schedule had to work on Sundays, so I have to unfortunately miss Bats Day. But yes, I know.
And it's a Jungle Cruise takeover. I hear at 3:15.
Oh, that should be very fun.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and get into the mix
Yes.
and see if I can ride with them. So
That
that's
should not be a problem.
well. That's why I wear my black sweatshirt.
Well, that's one thing that the golf community is very welcoming. So
Okay.
Oh, come on in, join us.
So how does that work? Do they just go through the regular line
Yes.
and take? I mean, thousands of them. They're going to take over like.
However many
Okay.
will be part of that for that time, yes.
So they don't have a special line for them to go through or
Only
anything.
for me, especially for me.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
I go, bam, and walk in. Yes.
I miss the guy from the tiki room.
Which guy?
Maynard.
Yes,
Yeah.
Maynard. Maynard.
We were trying to call you the new Maynard, but no.
I have no
Yeah.
near Maynard status. First time I met Maynard, I was a little kid. I was in the queue for Haunted Mansion.
He was there that
He
long.
worked there, and I was kind of nervous. And when he did, he picked some leaves from the bushes out there. I made little finger puppets and had a little finger puppets to get my mind off of me being terrified of basically nothing. And I remember telling my mom when I grew up, when things like him, I was like, yeah, sure, kid, do whatever you want.
Oh my gosh, he was.
And I actually became a butler up the mansion like he was. And the first time I worked with them was on the parade route. And I told him, I go, oh yeah, I would love. I go, because of you, I became a cast member. He goes, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, no. Oh yeah, I didn't quite get that joke, but yeah, you got it.
Nice.
Yeah, he was a great guy. Yeah, I miss him a lot.
So I'll stay live until lunch. My usual Hungry Bear, same thing I get every week,
Okay.
and then I'll
And is there a particular meal you get regularly, or
that new potato cheeseburger.
Okay.
It's a 100th anniversary special.
Excellent.
Absolutely delicious.
I have yet to try that.
Oh, you should try it.
I
It's
should.
green
Okay, yeah.
green chili peppers,
Oh, you got me
and
that
then
one. That one
and
is
then
pretty
it
sold.
then it's got a hash brown potato in between the hamburger. It's absolutely
That
delicious.
green chili, that one got me. I will definitely.
Yeah, and then it's melted cheddar cheese. And then I'm gonna recharge, and then I'll go live for the Bats Day stuff, and because there isn't too many of them here yet.
Not yet. It's a little bit too early.
Yeah.
So normally, traditionally, they're recovering from clubbing last night. There's really a few clubs around.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
Yeah.
It all started off as a joke, Bats Day. It really did start off as a joke.
Why don't they just-
I was there for the first Bats Day. I know Noah, the person who actually started it, and there was a club called Police the Bats. And the next morning, they were at breakfast in a little diner, and it's like 5 of us. And it wouldn't be funny if we just go to Disneyland, just take over. And there was 5 of us, and
That's how it started?
Yeah, all as a joke. It wouldn't be
Oh
funny
my
if we go to
gosh.
Disneyland right now. I'm like, let's go. We went, and then the following year, 20 people, and it kept growing.
Wow.
So I guess it started off as a joke. Now it's a big old thing.
But they never changed the name. They still called it Bat Day.
yeah, well, I think there was no name. It's just go to Disneyland.
Okay, got it. Okay, I'm gonna continue on just to make a quick walkthrough. I pinged Christine in her chat on Friday and said, "Are you going to Bats Day?" And she said she wasn't. So
I think her normal days are
Tuesday and Friday. But she will go on the weekends for special occasions. For the chat, that's Attractions Live. Everybody knows she gets to ride in the wheelhouse with the captain.
Yeah, it's back right there, Captain Owen right there.
Oh, okay. Him too, huh?
Well, if you stop by later today, we'll see.
I will. I'll stop by later. Have a good one. Okay, that's one of the nicest cast members here. His name's Roberto, as you all found out. So let's make our way over to Fantasyland. I got about another hour before I cut it, and let's see if the stream holds up. So far it has. So I've been testing this theory, and it looks like it's coming true. So everybody switches to AT&T because that's a sponsor from Disneyland. But it works great with an iPhone, but I'm finding out that if you have any other carrier but AT&T and you have an iPhone, you have signal issues. And I'm an IT engineer, and so after doing a little research, it looks like it's the modem. I don't know why it would work with AT&T if it's the modem, but that seems to be holding true because so far on this Android, and some others have said they don't have an issue with an Android using Verizon, I've had a pretty good signal. So here's a shooting gallery anyway, moving away from the technical aspects of streaming at Disneyland. So that was one of the tests today, was to use my Android device and not my iPhone to see if it crashes or lags. And so far that I'm seeing 6,000 signal strength, that's not going to crash. So let's make our way to the next land and test there. Let's take a shortcut over here to Fantasyland. Matterhorn is still closed. That is my favorite ride, and I will rope drop that every trip. I got the last 2 rides on it before it closed for its 7-week refurbishment. And here's the Disney Theater. Nothing going on in here. Not yet, at least. Hi, Tiffany. How are you? Sorry, I don't live stream that much, so I wasn't looking at the chat. Hi, Tam T. How are you? I guess I better look at the chat more. So let's see. Let's walk through the castle. I'm looking for the evil queen. I know where she comes out of, but I don't know what time is her first set. So let's go through the castle and see if I still hold here. Now right here is where the Bats folks are going to line up. Like here's a couple right here. We'll walk right up to them. They'll all line up right here and take a picture of the castle again. 2:30. So if you're watching anybody stream, I think there'll be more of us streaming. We're supposed to have kind of a stream meetup here, but I'm the only one that typically will get here at 6 in the morning. Yeah, right. That's Roberto. He's always in Christine's stream, and he lets her ride in the wheelhouse, which is cool. She's done that quite a few times. I pinged her on her stream Friday and asked her if she was coming for Bats Day, but she said she had other plans, so. And for anybody else, that's Attractions Live. I think I'm the only one streaming in Disneyland right now. Again, nobody ever streams rope drop. Okay, let's check out Fantasyland here. I usually do my rides at rope drop, but decided just to shoot a bunch of still pictures this morning. Look at the line for Peter Pan. Let's walk through here kind of inconspicuously. Some guests don't like to be filmed. Wow, packed. Look at the line. Wow, Peter Pan. That one lady just gave me a dirty look. Oh well. Oh, signal dropping a little bit, but it still should be okay. We'll walk by storybook boats. I have had the pleasure of being in the first boat on Storybook, and they have this thing where if you get on the first boat out, you get to sign the storybook. So I've gotten to do that. I can say that I have signed the storybook. But you got to really run over here. And now with the early opening for hotel guests, I'm not sure what the odds are getting on the first boat. And they only do it for the first boat. So it's like maybe the first 20 people get to sign the book. So here's storybook boats. Oh, I know, let's walk into Toontown. I went in there first thing this morning. If anybody goes to my Instagram page, I got a really nice picture of Mickey and I in front of Mickey's house. So you can check that out. Same thing, Adventures in the Park. It's on my story, so that'll be up there for 24 hours, and I'll post it as a content. Yeah, let's go to Toontown. Everybody ran for Toontown this morning. I was going to try and go on Mickey's, and by the time I got over there, it was close to an hour wait, and I got over there pretty quick. So let's go over here and go through. They say that Mickey's is death for live streaming, but the trick is this. You walk into the queue, and then as soon as you're in the queue, so if you're ever here and want to take a video, as soon as you're in the queue, you jump on the Disney Wi-Fi. If you're already on it, you have to forget it, and then you have to rejoin, and you will have a great signal. And they put a repeater in there because a lot of the cast members were complaining they couldn't scan the Lightning Lane tickets, which was true because when they broke down and I got evacuated off, they couldn't scan my phone because the machine wouldn't work. So they've since put a repeater in there, and what that does is it boosts the cell signal on their Wi-Fi. They should do that in the whole park, but I don't work for Disney, so I can't tell them what to do. That would work if they just put repeaters all over the park. Everybody would get a pretty good cell signal on their Wi-Fi. But that would probably be kind of costly for Disney, so I don't see them doing that anytime soon. There's my favorite ride. Just kidding. It's a Small World.
This is our super villain.
Okay, we're now entering Toontown. For those of you who are watching, let me check the. Oh, okay. I'm just checking the chat. Sorry. I said I was bad about reading the chat. I wasn't kidding. Wow, for the amount of strollers parked over here, you think there was 10,000 people in here. Okay, let's start at one end and we'll walk all the way to the other end. And I don't think I've been on that even when it was open for a long time. Sun's out here, getting kind of warm, so playground here. Let's walk through behind here. Standby's only 30 minutes now. Well, that's not all that bad, but yeah, I might try and ride it later. Let me see. Oh, signal's dropping. I was going to go inside the shop, but better not. We'll just do a silent walkthrough of the rest of this. How's that? Unless somebody has a question, but I can't see the chat right now because the sun's behind me glaring on my phone, so just stand by. Thanks. Oh, there's Minnie's house. Everybody's lined up to go into Minnie's house. I need to move a little quicker. I'm losing the signal here, so stand by while I walk rather fast. Okay, we're going to head out of Toontown because I don't want this thing crashing. And it's getting close. So stand by while I put it into a little faster gear. They have this nice little dinosaur kids playground. For the evil queen, so we're going to head back to Dice. Uh-oh, transmission interrupted. That means it just froze. We got to unlock a lot quicker. Okay, we're coming back now. I'm not sure if we had a bad drop or not. Nobody's put anything in the chat. That or we lost the whole thing. Looks like it's still going though. Let's get out of this area. Okay, that's better. So I have this great idea. I was gonna do this afternoon, but I wanna do the Jungle Cruise Bats ride. So this is the parade route, and this is where they come out. I'm not sure how far you can go, but this is like a completely unobstructed view of the parade coming out of here. So this is for future note. I think you can go all the way up to like right here where I am. I'll show you where I am. I know you can go up to here. So if you go up to here and you stand right here, you basically have an unobstructed view of them coming out. I like that idea. I wanted to try that today, but it'd have to be at the 3:30 parade, not the 6:30, and then can't do them both. Let me see. Someone put something in the chat. Magic happens at 3:30. Yeah, at 6:30. So, Laura. If you want to say hi.
Hey,
Hi.
good side.
Hey, there's your good side. We got some guests visiting. Comedians. Okay, so yeah, Laurie, it comes out of there at 3:30, but then goes in there at 6:30, and I want the coming out, so I'd have to film the 3:30 parade. But 3:15, I may be on the Jungle Cruise with all the bats folk. Okay, let's get out of this area before we lose it, like I said. Another area I wanted to test was over by the Topia. Hello. Morning. So I'm going to take a little shortcut here over by Topia, because that's another really bad spot. So, Laurie, I understand you're about 8 hours away from Disneyland. That's not too bad. You can leave at 4 in the morning and get here by noon and still have, 10 hours maybe in the park.
That's why I lay all my.
I'm only 40 minutes, so easy for me. Wow, the sun's bright, so fighting to see the chat. Oh, hi there. Someone was saying hi to me, I didn't even see. Hello, hello. Oh. Say hi, how are you?
You're both on live right now?
We're both live. So we're doing a stereo live.
I dig it.
Take care. We're going to be doing like 5 live streams later this afternoon. If everybody shows up from our little group. Oh, here's Utopia. That's a ride that lags, but I don't know. I haven't tested it with my new theory. So this is the part where you go through the rough road. Huh, okay. So far, so good over here by Utopia. Let's go to the entrance. So right over where the train station is, if you have Verizon, usually your signal gets killed. So let's check it out. I'll keep an eye on the meter. Here's the submarines. I was going to rope drop the submarines today, but with all the excitement in Galaxy's Edge, I went over there. This is a beautiful view right here. It's even better when it's overcast. And there's Hank. Hank the octopus. Hi, Hank. Can't zoom in on him. Here comes the submarine. Let's just wait for it. You cannot live stream in the submarine. I don't care what service you have. Once you enter into that waterfall, it's called the ride building, it's over. No signal. Zip. No matter what service you have. No signal. Oh, you're going to fly down. Okay. Yeah. I would too if it was 8 hours. Okay. Let's carry on. That's nice. My Apple Watch is telling me I'm on a record walk. Right. I'll put in about 11 miles today. Typically when I stay for 10 to 12 hours, it's about 11 miles. So it is now 10 after 10. Okay. So let's walk over by the train station and see what happens. I like this shot. This will make a good reel right in here. I'm not pulling out my other camera. I have 4 cameras with me, but I typically won't pull out one in one hand and the main one in the other hand. Too risky. Look at that view. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Yep, submarine looks crowded now. Okay, so now we're going to do our little experiment. We have 6,000 as a signal, which is actually the max. And now let's head over to the train station and see what happens. If I turn around rather quickly, you'll know it didn't work out so well. Now, if you noticed, this whole time whoever's watching, I haven't said like and subscribe. I'll say it once, and then that's it. If you want to like, if you want to subscribe, fine. But I don't see a point in keep repeating it. So that was it. I just said it. Like and subscribe. Okay, we're getting over by Utopia. And we're still at 6,000. Very interesting. Let me see, someone put something in the chat. Let me see if I can read it. Oh yeah, Lori, yeah, you're a mod. Yep, yeah, I see that. You're on David's. I was watching David's stream last night. 10 minutes? If I rope drop this, it'll be 2 minutes.
What was that?
If I rope drop, it'll be 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
I'd say it's actually around 15.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't look like 10.
We did open another line right now, though.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you want to see my least favorite thing in Disneyland, everybody? There they are. Right there. Sorry, kid looked right up at me. I've got a funny reel on Instagram about those, but you'd have to go back quite a ways to see it. Okay, this is on the way to the train station. And so far, we're still holding. This afternoon stream is going to be a lot more interesting because it'll be all geared towards the Bats Day celebration. Let me stop here and see the shade. Oh, still got 6,000. Yep. If I had my iPhone pulled right now streaming, it'd be dead. Completely dead. Nothing against iPhone. I'm an iPhone user. I'll always be an iPhone user. Oh, there it is. Now it's dropped to 3. Okay, so I lost half. So I could come up about this far without getting killed. So okay, that's enough for this area. We're gonna make our way over now to Adventureland and over towards Hungry Bear, so where I will be cutting off for an hour and a half while I recharge the battery and eat my lunch. Oh gosh, here we go. Bubbles. Look at this, they have one set up. I could say something about this, but I won't. Okay, so that is it. Great signal with an Android, except for 2 spots so far. Okay, that's locked into the memory bank. Okay, let's go through Tomorrowland as a shortcut back to Adventureland.
It's over there.
Okay, battery on the phone's still 60%, so that should get me through. Trying to figure out how long I can go live without plugging in. Since I like using external mics and don't have a splitter, I would have to take off the mic in order to plug in a charging device. Does anybody want to see the new Magic Bands? Oops, sorry. Let's see what new Magic Bands they have. This is the store in Magic Band Heaven.
I might have to order them online. I've seen them online, the 100-year
This is a new store with specializes in magic bands and pins. Oh, they got Chippendale. I gotta get that someday. Chippendale, then they got Grumpy. That's me. Okay. Star Wars. I saw a Goofy one that looked pretty good, but I think I saw it in Main Street. Yeah, I saw the Goofy one on Main Street, not here. That was a good looking band. Let me see if I can find it here. Maybe it's outside. Here's the Pin Trader. Okay. At least no one has said, would you stream Space Mountain? No. It's too dark in there. I usually always do Astro Blasters too in the morning, but didn't do it this morning. And now let's see how long the wait is. Maybe we can come on that later. I don't typically get a lightning lane. What's the point? I'm here at the rope drop and I can get in all the rides that I want to go on within the first 3 hours before it gets crowded. It says only 10 minutes. That's more like 20 minutes. 10 minutes. That looks like a 20-minute line to me, but okay, let's see. Which way should we go? Let's go this way. And there's Sleepy Hollow. Probably to meet Tinkerbell. Line's too long. Oh, here's the Minnie statue. Oops, can't go through there. I gotta go around. The wind's picked up here just a little bit, but you probably don't hear it because I have a big giant wind muff on. Okay, here, let me show you Minnie here. Then we'll make our way over to Adventureland. Sorry about that, I was looking at my watch. Hi everyone, I can't quite, what does it say, Pedro Cortez? Hello. I can barely read your name here because sun's behind me, sorry. Yeah, if I don't respond to the chat, that's because the sun is behind me. I can't see it anyway, so. Okay, let's go this way. Not seeing a lot of the Bats Day folks, but like Roberto says, they don't all come in until usually noon, and it's not even 10:30. Okay, let's flip a coin. Adventureland, Frontierland. We'll go to Adventureland. I gotta eat at Jolly Holiday one of these days. I believe our group is going to try and eat at Carnation Cafe tonight. I'm sure someone will be live streaming it, not me, because it's a dinner thing. We don't have a reservation, but Cordy in California, we were able to, a couple of weeks ago, just walk in. We had a very short wait. We didn't have a reservation. She asked the cast member, And we came back 20 minutes later and we got to sit down, and the dessert was delicious. I want to get the apple strudel ice cream today, if we get in. Okay, there's Jungle Cruise. Hello, morning. Let's see, if we walk over here, we can sometimes see the Jungle Cruise boats. If not too many people are eating, I don't want to interfere with there's too many people eating. Oh, here we go. Got this little corner right here. So we'll be riding this later. Like I said, that'll be a much more entertaining stream at 2:30 to maybe 4:30, I guess, if all the Bats people get on the boat. I haven't run that by the other people who are going to be here yet, so we'll see how that flies. But I think that'll be very interesting. Oh, there he is. Hey, Danny. Are you up for... if you're going to be here by 2:30, the Bats folk are going to do a Jungle Cruise takeover. That means, Grizzly River Run. Well, I do have my GoPro with me, but I don't have my waterproof rain gear, i.e. Gore-Tex boots, Gore-Tex raincoat, Gore-Tex pants. So answer is no, N-O. I'm not doing Grizzly, I'm not doing Splash. I'm not doing the green room today. I was telling people in the chat earlier, if anybody's still in here, that I was going to do that today. That was my original plan before I found out there was going to be Bats Day, was to do a 5 to 7 ride at rope drop of Splash, because if you rope drop Splash, I can usually do a couple of times without getting off, because nobody rope drops Splash. Too cold. Nobody wants to get cold and wet. They won't let you sit in row 1 though if you're by yourself. It's row 3 to balance a log. And I've done that plenty. But what I had planned, I needed to sit in row 1 for the full immersion for theme park casual. Yeah, I went over and checked the Fantasmic. Let me see your name here. Yeah, Dragon Bud. I went over and checked the Fantasmic. Lori wanted me to look at the scrim. Here, we'll walk right by it again. Let me cut down here. Let me cut over, and I'll show you the scrim. It does look like there's something under there now, so maybe they put Murphy back together, because it wasn't that high the last time I was here. It was just kind of like flat, okay? I can't zoom in because the Google Pixel doesn't support Prism for zooming. That's a Google licensing thing. So, here, let me just go right up to water's edge here. Okay, everybody, that's the Fantasmic Island. And yeah, I'm not sure who to check an update with. Let me ask this cast member right here. Here, I'm going to ask him. Hi there. Hi there. Rick, is there any update on Fantasmic coming back June, July, August next year?
No.
Nothing?
I don't know how long it'll take to be
Okay. The rumor is June, July, but that's what the rumor is.
honestly,
I figured you might know because you're standing right in front of it.
No, even though I work here, there's a lot of things that they don't tell us.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Something's under that scrim, though.
something, I think they're just fixing it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay, that's...
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Take care, Rick.
You too.
Okay. Typical cast member, they don't tell them anything, or their response is, we don't know. It's kind of like when Rise is down. We don't know what time it's opening, even though they know it takes 2 hours to reboot it. Check back on the app. That's the typical response. So. Okay, let's go up here if you want a little Haunted Mansion crowd action. Should have live streamed the canoes. Oh well, too late now because I have to sit in the first seat. And they open at 10, and that was 25 minutes ago. Okay, we'll swing over here. Stay out of the crowds. So the trick to Disneyland is always walk near railings because then other guests won't cut in front of you, get in your picture. So you stay as close to the railings as you can. Okay, Haunted Mansion is 25 minutes. There's another ride I can't stream with my carrier. Well, at least with the iPhone. Haven't tried it with this one. Okay, so let's get up against the wall again to eliminate a lot of people. There's Haunted Mansion. I haven't been on it since they took down the overlay. Let's see, Dragon Blood, May 28th. Yeah, I'm hearing the end of May, I'm hearing the end of June. Nobody knows for sure, or they do know and they're just not talking. Okay. Whoops. Oh, someone caught me live streaming. They said, oh, we were on somebody's live stream. How'd they know I was live streaming? I could just be filming. Here's Splash. Watch, we'll go in the entrance, but we won't go. No, Danny, I'm not going. Look at the wagon wheel's not running. I can't go. There we go. We can say we rode Splash Mountain. I almost stepped on that little kid's car. Oops, that would have been bad. What is this? Canoes are open? Nobody's here. Oh, very small line. They need at least 10 participants to do the canoes. I guess for some kind of balancing. So, okay, now we've come to my second home here. Anybody wants to find me, they can always find me right here.
Winnie the Pooh.
Sitting in the same spot every time. Same table. Okay, we're gonna make our way down right here. See if my buddy Doug is here. Doesn't look like it unless he's out on one of the canoes. If you missed it about half hour ago, I got some baby ducks. Now they're out in the water. Okay, now I'm going to find a table to break down, and sometimes we'll get ducks over here. Oh, there's a duck right there. I don't know if there's any babies or not. Another little baby duck. Okay, so I'm going to set you all down right here now on this table. And everybody, I'm going to thank you for watching. And again, I'll be back. It is now 10:30 local time, Pacific Standard Time, and I will be live streaming again, gearing it towards all of the Bats celebration stuff at about 2 p.m. Pacific time. So 10:30 London, 12:30. Well, maybe not that long. I want to do a couple other photography things before I go live again. So if you're interested, just join again or just check, and I should be live again no later than 2, because the castle thing is at 2:30, and then everybody will head over to the Jungle Cruise boats, and I'm going to see if some of my streaming cohorts want to do that. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back soon. Take care.
I do